What is going on, guys, and welcome to this edition of NXT. I am your host, StampedAxis, and tonight we have a main event for you. There should be one to look forward to. Our North American champion, Roderick Strong, is going to be in action. But first, let's take a look at some of the other matches we have. So, Mia Yim and Candice LeRae are going to team up to take on Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir. We're then going to have our women's champion in action. Bianca Belair is going to take on Tegan Knox. And as we said, our North American champion in action, Roddy Strong, is going to take on Oney Lorcan. So Mia Yim and Candice LeRae pick up a win over Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir. And our women's champion picks up a win as well. She knocks off Tegan Knox. And now let's look forward to our main event of the evening. So the first competitor in this matchup is going to be Oney Lorcan. And Oney Lorcan has already made a start to his NXT career in 2K20. He had a match in the first episode of NXT where he was defeated by Kassius Ohno. So he'll be looking to improve on last week's performance and maybe upset the apple cart and pick up a surprising win. But now we welcome the North American champion. And well, we see three members of the Undisputed Era. I believe Roderick Strong is already in the ring, but per last week, the Undisputed Era have requested their own entrance, as of course, why wouldn't they? NXT champion Adam Cole, we can see there in the middle, flanked by Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. The powerhouse stable, the powerhouse faction here in NXT, of course, holding two of the three available men's belts. Cole, the NXT champion, Roderick Strong, the North American champion. Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, though, the only ones not to hold any silverware. And here we go then. We are ready for this matchup as the referee gets this match underway. So as we said, Oney Lorcan, of course, already had a match. Much like we have on Raw and SmackDown, it's been a little while since we've uploaded NXT. So let's get a little catch up going on. Of course, we know the majority of our champions already from the preview episode that we had. Roddy Strong there with a nice belly-to-belly suplex. Adam Cole, as we've said, is our NXT champion. He saw off the likes of Finn Balor, Johnny Gargano, amongst others, to win that belt. Roderick Strong, very similar situation, saw off a number of competitors to pick up the North American Championship. Nice underhook powerbomb there. We've already mentioned our women's champion, Bianca Belair. She was in action tonight, picking up a win over Tegan Knox. And our NXT Tag Team Champions, not the Undisputed Era. Instead, that accolade goes to Mustache Mountain, who picked up a surprising win. Tyler Bate and Trent Seven, regulars in the NXT UK scene, have come over to become a mainstay. And well, they've certainly made a declaration in NXT so far. But we had three matches for you last week in the first episode of NXT. As we said, Kassius Ohno beating Oney Lorcan. Shane Thorne picked up a win as well against another NXT UK regular, Mark Andrews. And our main event featured our NXT champion. A really good match, that one. He managed to see off Matt Riddle. A really good main event. As we've already seen this week, Mia Yim and Candice LeRae teaming up to take on Shayna Baszler's cronies, let's call them, Marina Shafir and Jessamine Duke. And then Bianca Belair beating Tegan Knox. So, all our champions in the past couple of weeks looking good on NXT. Can Roddy Strong join that club as well? Can he pick up a win? It would be a very surprising moment to see Oney Lorcan pick up the win in this one. So far, Roddy Strong looking good, and a baseball slide through the middle rope takes Oney Lorcan down to the mat. But Lorcan has not looked too bad in this. Not a baseball slide. I beg your pardon, a drop kick. And Roddy Strong sent into the apron. We are, of course, as we've said, a number of weeks away for NXT TakeOver. But you'd like to think if Lorcan could pick up a win in this one, then this would put him in a great position to challenge perhaps for that North American Championship. What a backstabber. I was going to say codebreaker, but that's not correct. Backstabber instead, double knees to the back by Roddy Strong, but Lorcan, seemingly okay, manages to get back inside the ring. And a clubbing blow takes Roddy Strong down to the mat. And a nice uppercut to follow up as well. What can Lorcan do now? Picks up Roddy Strong by the waist, the gut wrench into the powerbomb. A lovely display of power there from Oney Lorcan. And now going to work the side belly to back suplex, taking the champ down. If he can string some momentum together, nice takedown there into the crossface, but the rope break forcing that submission to end. And Lorcan just continuing to put the pressure on. Another powerbomb there to Roddy Strong. Looked like he may have landed awkwardly a bit on his neck, clutching at the back of his head. But Lorcan doing really well now, gathering momentum. A stomp to the midsection. Is he going to look to put this one to bed sooner rather than later? Here we go. Roddy Strong though. Big belly to belly suplex. He's not having any of it. Wants to stop Oney Lorcan in his tracks. And here we go. Roddy Strong. All the splash straight into his face. Looked like he was just going for a regular belly to back suplex. Instead, puts Oney Lorcan on his face, and well, that is it. A surprisingly quick win for Roderick Strong, getting the better of Oney Lorcan on this occasion. And there we see the move that ended the match. And well, that was it for Oney Lorcan. Put a few good moves together, but Roderick Strong just seemingly too much. And well, that is going to be the end of NXT for this week, guys. Just the one match we had scheduled. And well, the Undisputed Era standing tall as they always do. Pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you soon for Monday Night Raw.